Boeing's next big plane, the 777X, should bring a host of upgrades to one of its flagship aircraft. With technology from the 787 combining with the ever-popular 777, the last saw a major upgraded model 17 years ago with the 300ER. The first aircraft has been built and begun test flights, but in the wake of Boeing's 737 MAX debacle, which saw 2 planes lost with all aboard and the planes grounded for over 18 months, the FAA are not going to tread lightly. They have written to Boeing after the aircraft failed a phase of the certification process and do not believe it will be certified until mid to late 2023. The latest news emerged after a letter from the FAA to Boeing in May this year was leaked to the Seattle Times. In it, the regulator outlined why it was not yet ready to issue a type inspection authorization, which Boeing had applied for, a significant step on the way to getting the aircraft approved for commercial use. The milestone would usually indicate that an aircraft is about 3/4 of the way to being certified, and Boeing's failure to pass this hurdle is another setback in what is already a significantly delayed project. Originally scheduled to enter service in 2020, there have been multiple delays. Although the first prototype did manage to make its debut flight last January, and a second was in the air in April, it is slipping further and further behind schedule. In the letter, the FAA outlined to Boeing that realistically the plane would not be fully certified for at least 2 years, and possibly longer, meaning the first aircraft may not arrive with customer airlines until 2024. The FAA were quite frank in their rejection of the application, noting several significant events, including an uncommanded pitch event at the end of last year where the nose of the aircraft rose or fell in a similar way to that which caused the issues on the 737 MAX. Unsatisfied with Boeing's response to that incident, several software systems were also criticised, with the FAA concluding that the plane was not yet mature enough to proceed with certification, urging more test flights to provide them with more data. The delays will begin to cause a headache for Boeing, who invested $1 billion in a new plant to construct the aircraft's composite wings. 4 aircraft are now complete and flying, with more beginning to stack up, with 17 aircraft having exited the factory. Orders for all new aircraft have largely flatlined over the past 12 months, as global aviation ground to a halt. However, the industry has been buoyed by United Airlines announcing plans for a record-breaking expansion of its fleet, with 270 new aircraft to come from Airbus and Boeing. Unfortunately for the 777X, these are smaller narrow-body jets, but Boeing will be hoping that confidence spreads as passengers start getting back in the air.